Okay, I know I said it was the last video, but I'm in the store getting these cupcakes. Gatorade Zero with protein. Love that. I obviously don't have enough hands to turn this around, but they're 45 calories each. It's, I think, 2 carbs is what it said. Hold on. We're going to see. There we go. 2 carbs. So this really is like, what, 10, 12. What's 12 times 4? 48, technically 48 calories. But still, like, I love that because, like, I don't always love protein powder. And I know there's another protein brand that I can't think of right now. Oh, Isopure. Isopure has like a juice protein, you know, like it's a protein beverage, but it's not powdery. It's not milky. It's like juice. And it's really good, but I've never actually, like, I've never had those from powder form. Like, I want to say someone I watch on YouTube uses that. Maybe Shantae uses a similar thing, like a juice type protein. So I'm excited to try these. See what it tastes like. I'm sure it just tastes like, I assume it just tastes like Gatorade Zero, but with some protein. Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. We're at Lifetime. Me and Ruben, we were looking for a resort to go to today, like a spa. Cold plunge, hot tub, sauna, and we ended up at Lifetime Fitness. This is what I miss about Lifetime. Not that I need any of this. I don't need to be spending money in here, but I bet these are good. This is like one of my favorite artificial sweeteners. I actually don't know if it's artificial, but it is delicious. RX sugar. I used to always steal them from Lifetime. In fact, you know what? Now that I'm here, I might grab a couple. Not the bars, the actual sugar. It's a great song to start with. To you. Okay, everybody. It's been, I don't know, it hasn't been that long since the last video of us at Lifetime. It's been less than 24 hours, but there's also been like a lot that happened. Not a lot that happened, but you know, in prep, I feel like every hour that passes, like there's something new to report. So last night I did go to bed at 139.6 or whatever it was. It was the same weight that I woke up at. I had an impeccable prep day yesterday. Like, just diet was on point, water was on point, like I had a really good lift, like everything that you want out of a prep day is what I got yesterday. So it was a really good prep day, and then I got on the scale right before I went to bed and I was at the same weight that I was when I woke up, which was amazing because then you just know, oh, there's a strawberry stand. You already know you're gonna wake up at a prep low when that happens. So of course, this morning I woke up at a prep low, 138.6, I think. Already did cardio today, had some egg whites, trying to get as much water as possible early in the day because today is Reagan's birthday party. It's also mine and Ruben's anniversary, but like today is Reagan's birthday. Like, for all intents and purposes, today is Reagan's birthday because her party's today. So I'm just running around town because of the type of person that I am. I'm so last minute. Like, I could have done this stuff, like, well, not really yesterday because we were kind of doing stuff. I could have done this stuff before. So of course we're like, okay, we're gonna have pizza. So I'm like, great, I'll go to Costco. Well, I called Costco and they're like, oh, our earliest pickup time is 1:20. Okay, well, that's an hour too late for me. So then I'm like, okay, well, where else can I get pizza that will be, I don't know, I like Costco pizza. Like, I actually like how it tastes. I mean, and I like Domino's, I like Little Caesars, like I like all these places, but I just don't really know. This is my problem. I get like analysis paralysis. I will spend the next 30 minutes looking at different pizza places and different menus and trying to see which one is going to be the best option to have at this party. It doesn't matter. I was at Walmart. Okay, I got to get some drinks. Okay, I want to get Diet Coke and then water. But I'm like, do I really want to buy water? Like, because if we have extras left over, like, we don't really need bottled water at home. So should I even get water? Like, there's going to be waters included with the part. I'm like, no, I'm going to get waters. Okay, what other thing? What if people don't want to drink Diet Coke? So since I'm already getting water, maybe I should get Mio and Crystal Light. Like, but is that ghetto? Like, to have like bottled waters and then like Mio? I didn't do that, by the way. But it's just like, I start to analyze every single option and I overthink it. That's how I am with buying flights. I just got our travel to Vancouver Like, because I'm like, well, okay, well, if we get this airline, but then we have to add luggage, like, okay, but this, well, should we fly from LA? And like where we live, we can fly from pretty much any Southern California airport. Like San Diego is an hour away and an easy drive. Ontario is an hour away and an easy drive. Orange County is an hour and like 5 minutes away, easy drive. Long Beach, an hour away. LAX, 90 minutes. Burbank, maybe another night, like 90 minutes too. Like, we can fly from any Southern California airport. So it's like, on one end of the trip, I'm looking at Ontario, San Diego, LAX, Orange County. Those are like the 4 that I check. I never check Burbank or Long Beach. And then on the other end of the trip, I'm checking Vancouver. I'm checking Abbotsford, which is actually the city that the show is in, but it's like a smaller airport, so it's usually more expensive. And I'm checking Bellingham, which is in Washington, but it's same thing. It's about an hour away, which is Vancouver is also an hour away, like the airport. So I'm checking San Diego to Vancouver, San Diego to Abbotsford, San Diego to Bellingham. LAX to Vancouver, LAX to Abbotsford, LAX to Bellingham. I'm checking, you guys. It's too much. And then I find the flights, and then I'm like, okay, but if we fly Southwest, luggage is included, so the flights are a little more expensive, but what's the cost? It's too much. Like, it's too much. All I have to say is, now that it's last minute, I don't have a choice but to do these things and to make decisions and stop overthinking. So I don't like to be a last minute person, but when I try to do things in advance, I just truly get paralyzed. And now this has nothing to do with prep, obviously, but now I'm gonna completely sidebar. I feel like on Instagram right now, like just on the internet in general, there's a lot of people talking about like undiagnosed ADHD. And I try not to like fall into these like Instagram diagnoses, like, okay, not everyone you know is a narcissist. Not everyone you don't like is a narcissist. And just because sometimes you do this or do that, that doesn't mean you have ADHD. Like I'm like someone who thinks it's like really important not to water down like these terms that are actual diagnoses. Like when people are like, oh, I have OCD. Like, no, you just like to keep a tidy home. Like OCD is not the same thing as I just like to keep my house tidy. Like, you being upset is not the same as you having a panic attack. Like, I just think I think it's really important to like be mindful of the language that we use with things like that. All that to say is I've seen a lot of stuff that I relate to with the ADHD, undiagnosed ADHD, but I'm like, Andrea, you don't have ADHD just because like you relate to this one thing. And then like another thing will come up and it's like, you don't have ADHD just because you relate to this one thing. And then another girl that I know, she was like, I do have ADHD. Like, it's been diagnosed, and like I forget whatever it was. We were talking about something, and then I said, oh my gosh, that's just like me. And she's like, LOL, I think you might have ADHD. And she was like, she wasn't like being shady about it, so no one has to be offended by that. But anyway, then I just posted yesterday about the cabinets being open, because I posted about that on here before, like, okay, SOS, like I always leave these cabinets open. And it was like, oh, if you do this, like you might have ADHD. So I posted it, and I was like, I'm actually starting to think I might. And she responded again, and she's like, well, I do. And you and I have a lot of things in common. So you might want to check. And I'm like, do I have ADHD? Am I just finding out at 36 years old? This is crazy. Anyway, I'm at hopefully my last store to get chips, a couple salad bags, and that's it. I really wanted a fruit platter, but now that I'm not going to Costco, like I'm not taking another stop just to go get a fruit platter. Although I have to get bags of ice. This girl's only 4. Like, she's not having another birthday party until she's 16. I've had enough. Okay, they had ice at that store, so no more stops. I'm going home. I'm gonna wrap some presents, make a salad kit. I got some chips, some salsa, some queso, salad kit. Gonna order pizza. We have water, Diet Coke, and Diet Dr. Pepper, because obviously whatever's left over we're taking home. I did get this goat fuel. It was only 50 cents. Listen, I'm always gonna try an energy drink if it's on sale. 50 cents, 2 for $1. This is candy flavor. It's like, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Kind of tastes like the pink C4 Starburst, but not as good. It's not as flavorful. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to buy goat fuel again, because this is like my 4th one that I've tried. First off, goat fuel is never stored in the refrigerated section. It's always just on the shelf. So every time I've had it, it's been like lukewarm, or I've tried to pour it over ice, and I just don't like canned or bottled carbonated beverages over ice. Like, I think if it's carbonated beverages over ice have to come from a tap. Like, I just think water, I don't know what it is, but like pouring canned soda over ice gives me the heebie-jeebies. All that to say, this one was actually refrigerated. So I'm like, okay, maybe I haven't liked goat fuel yet, because I haven't had it cold, or when I did have it cold, it was over ice, which again, I don't really love that. But now that I'm having this, I'm like, it's okay. But if I'm going to spend money, it's not going to be that. Like for 50 cents, it'll do. But to be honest, probably not. I'm probably not even going to finish that. But yeah, anyway, it's party time, everybody. See you later. We're on our way to the party, me and Reagan. She already saw one of her presents, which wasn't actually a birthday present. I just told her it was for her birthday. Told her I was going to get her a big girl backpack. And she was in the bathtub. And I was like, great, I'm going to wrap her presents while she's in the bathtub upstairs. So I went downstairs. I brought the stuff in from my car. And I'm downstairs wrapping presents, and she comes downstairs butt naked. Luckily, she only saw the backpack, which, again, we already had planned to get her a backpack, and she knew that, so she was very excited. She saw the presents, but she doesn't know what's in them because they're already wrapped. But she's holding the presents. Like, the presents are in her backpack. So we're on our way. We have cake, we have chips, we have salsa, we have queso. Ruben's picking up pizza. We have soda, we have water, we have a salad bag that I also added chopped spring mix to because it wasn't green enough for me. Listen, it wasn't green enough for me. So I added some spring mix to it. I feel like it was only cabbage. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So that's that. Ruben already told me, he's like, today is my daughter's birthday and I'm not making it about bodybuilding, so I will be eating, is what he said. I personally, I actually meant to pack a meal, but there was just so much to do, so I didn't pack a meal. But this party's only 2.5 hours, so I'll have a salad. I'll probably have like half a piece of pizza. I probably won't have pizza, to be honest, because I think if I start with pizza, like, it's going to be game over. I'm going to have a whole pizza. But I think I can do like chips and salsa maybe. I'm definitely doing cake. I'm not going to go ham on the cake, but I'm definitely doing cake. Oh, I love peeps. I was going to put peeps on top of the cake. Let me text my brother. Okay, I had to call my brother to ask him to bring something. But I also forgot. I'm not going to do regular chips and salsa. While I was at the store for 2 miles, I got those Wild. So like Quest, I think, is the popular protein chip, right? But there's a brand Wild. They have like chicken and waffle flavor, buffalo flavor. They have them like at Costco. And I saw them at the grocery outlet. So I got the chicken and waffle flavor, which Ruben and I had in Chattanooga. I think I put it on my YouTube video. They're like salty sweet. They're pretty good. I think those will be good for like if I'm having a sweet craving and I don't want to have another piece of cake, like just salty sweet, crunchy, whatever. And then I got the queso flavor, which I'm hoping is going to taste like a Dorito, like Cool Ranch flavor, maybe regular. I don't know. I'm hoping that's going to give me like that type of vibes. And I can dip that in salsa if I really want. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're only going to be here a few hours. Not like, I have to plan for an entire day. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know that I'm going to be able to film because I forgot to charge my phone while I was at home. It's already at 50% and I have to play music from my phone, like on the Bluetooth speakers. So probably not going to get a lot of footage, but I'll get some photos and stuff whenever I can. But yeah, that's today. The real thing is going to be what I wake up at tomorrow. I still got a show because the judges don't care that it's my daughter's birthday. I still got a show to compete at. So yes, I want to, have fun, whatever, participate. But nothing bad's going to happen if I don't eat pizza today, right? So anyway, that's that. I'll check in with you guys whenever I check in with you.
Let's get out.
Okay.
Let's get out.
Okay, I just want to give y'all a quick tour of what's happening. So it's an in-home daycare. She hit her eye. She's already crying. It's an in-home daycare. This is the food setup. This is just like the little bit of stuff I brought. Oh, I got to get the salad out. This came with the party, like all these snacks and stuff for kids. All of this stuff came with it. So I literally just brought the pizza and these things. She literally gave me the bowl and the salsa bowls. Okay, come on. You can come play. And look at this setup. Like the banners. This is where the kids will sit and eat. Balloons, like the backdrop. Reagan has her own special wreath. More backdrops. This is like her preschool playground. So the kids have a playground. There's a snow cone section over there. And then we have the bounce house. And this is like where the grown-ups will sit. Like this is so lit. I love this. Remember like 10 seconds ago when I was like, I'm never having another birthday party. Now I'm like, I want her to not only have every birthday party here, but also I want her to go to preschool here. Oh, and then this is where the presents go. Love that. These are presents that we brought. But anyway, I love this. This is so cute. Okay. Hey, Reagan, can you save that for the house? We are leaving Chuck E. Cheese because we went from Reagan. We went from the birthday party, which was 3 hours long, 2.5, and came straight to Chuck E. Cheese because Reagan and Joey still had so much energy. She's still awake. I was positive she would fall asleep in the car after the birthday party, and then we came to Chuck E. Cheese. They bounced around, played games, then go home and open presents. Anyway, so let's talk about the food. I had cake. Obviously, I already said that I was going to eat cake. I had half a slice, not even half, literally like it was 1 inch at the crust, so like barely an inch of pizza. I had probably maybe 4 servings. I'd say like the equivalent to like 2/3 of a bag of the wild chips, the queso ones. Okay, so if y'all are looking for a protein chip, the queso one was really good. Like it tasted like, I don't know what it tasted like there's not like a specific chip that the flavor was reminiscent of, but it was a really good chip. The spicy queso. And then of course I already had said like the chicken and waffles one is just like maple and saltiness. It was good, so that's what I had. Had water, had Diet Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper Zero cream soda, bless you, which is so funny because I did all that stressing, what should I bring? The Dr. Pepper Zero with cream soda, which is my personal favorite, was easily the crowd favorite. Like everyone's like, I've never had this one, this is so good, I've never had this one. I'm like, I would have gotten 2 cases of this and 0 Diet Coke if I would have known it was going to be such a banger, which I did know it would be a banger because it's my favorite, but I got Diet Coke because I don't know, I feel like not everybody likes Dr. Pepper. Like Dr. Pepper, in my opinion, is like a specialty flavor. You know, like if you're trying to go for the basics of soda, it's like Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke. Like Dr. Pepper is not a standard flavor. I'm like, dang, I should have just gotten that. I really was going to get Dr. Pepper Sun-Kissed Zero because I wanted it, and water. I'm like, dang, I should have just gotten Sun-Kissed instead of Diet Coke because I don't really like, I mean, I like Diet Coke obviously, but we never buy Diet Coke. Like we always buy something else. I don't particularly love Diet Coke from a can. Diet Coke to me is from a fountain, but anywho, everybody, it was a great day. You opened one of your presents. She's out of control. It was a great day. Amazing. I'm positive that I didn't go over my calories for the day. However, I'm sure that I'm well over carbs and well under protein. So I'll probably just literally have like egg whites for dinner. And then also do cardio tonight because listen, I woke up with a prep low. I'm not ruining it. Listen, I'm not ruining it because I'm finally starting to look and feel like, literally this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, there she is. Like after my, like, I didn't have a meltdown yesterday, right? But I was like, oh, I don't know. Like my check-ins were good, but I was kind of upset about it, which I haven't even uploaded that video yet. I gotta upload it. Today I was like, okay, like she's angry at me because I'm still talking to the camera, not letting her out. Today I felt like, yes, we are rolling. We look good. We feel good. We're close. We look like we're close. And so yes, I did indulge a little bit, but I don't want to ruin the feeling that I have right now, so I'm not going to. So anyway, Reagan needs to open all of her presents at this moment, so we gotta go. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, the 26th. I still have not edited, Reagan, the whistle, please. I still have not edited last week's video, like the Friday video, and it's so funny because I appreciate the fact that y'all know when my videos come out. So we had Reagan's birthday party obviously yesterday, and I had a ton to do also on Friday, because that's when we went up to Anaheim, Orange County. We were in Orange County all day. Like I just didn't get time to edit it. And yesterday at Reagan's party, Cass was like, aren't the videos supposed to be on Fridays? Just like, you left me hanging. And I love that. Like I love 2 things specifically. One, that I've actually been consistent enough, for you guys to have an expectation of me uploading a video, because I do have a bad habit of kind of like over committing to scheduled things. Like I told you guys, I used to do that motivation video like every Wednesday, but like after a lot of Wednesdays, it just became like every month. And then like even at Burn Boot Camp, like I told the trainers, like, hey, I want each of us to do a monthly video. So every single week, our members should be getting a video from their training team. Like we each only have to do 1 per month, but the customer should be getting 1 weekly. And not only did I not do mine, but I never held my team accountable. So like we were doing it for a little while. Reagan, please. But then we just stopped. So all that to say is I'm like really proud of my consistency with these uploads. And also just like, it's exciting that there are actually people waiting for these videos these days. So anyway, I started editing it, but the raw videos Like all the raw clips add up to over an hour. It's like an hour and 13. Of course, I speed up my talking, and then there's a lot of stuff that just gets cropped out because I like, you know, there's just like a lot of nonsense that needs to get cropped out. So hopefully that video will be, you know, like less than an hour. I try not to, like, I know that people do a lot of cardio and like watch these videos while they're doing stuff, but I try not to make the video so long that it takes you 4 days to watch it, right? Like, because it's just so long that you cannot get through an entire video. Although maybe that's perfect because by the time you finish, I'm uploading the next one. But anyway, just going to Marshall's right now to get some sugar-free coffee syrup because we ran out. Got Starbucks. I decided to do Starbucks instead of an energy drink today just because I was in the mood for Starbucks. And then I'm gonna go practice. I would like to run a full out today. I just don't know if the vibe is right. And plus I'm gonna be at Burn Boot Camp and I don't know. I need to do a full out at Burn Boot Camp regardless because that might be my only choice, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get these hardcore, oops, that was a pack of Oreos, Reagan's that I haven't touched. I'm just saying, I'm trying not to rely so much on the Burn Boot Camp floor. So I don't know, doing my first full out on that floor seems kind of deceptive to myself, but it's my only choice at this point because I haven't joined Esporta yet. Because again, just been busy. But Reagan's party was super fun. If me and Ruben get done with our stuff that we're doing today in a timely manner, we're gonna go to the beach and meet my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece again. I just don't know how long they're gonna be at the beach. Like they're like already going in an hour and we're definitely not gonna be, like we're still gonna be doing our stuff in an hour. So maybe we'll meet them, maybe we won't, but I can't believe we're 7 weeks. There it is! Can't believe we're 7 weeks out. I am getting very excited. And I know I've said that several times, but like, it's so close that now it feels like, I don't know, it just feels very real. The flights are booked, the Airbnb is booked. Still don't have my pro card. Hopefully Ruben will buy those today. So that I can submit my contract. But it's like, okay, like we're doing this for realio. And it's just, it's nerve-wracking when it becomes real. It's fun to talk about prep. It's fun to talk about competing. But to actually step on stage, which obviously is also fun, but it's just a level of realness that is like, okay, you have to face this. You have to face this. You have to do it. So, anywho, that's it for now. We'll see how practice goes. I might film. I might not. I'm just trying to be like as efficient as possible with my time. So, we're going to see what happens. Okay. That did not go well. Not that it didn't go well. It's fine. Like, it was fine for what it was. I did like the first half and it was okay. It wasn't amazing. It was fine. But I really wanted to go full out today. And the last one that I did, I had the intention of going full out. But I just stopped halfway because I was just completely gassed. And I just can't do this when I have Reagan with me, period. Like, yes, Reagan. No, I need you to stay seated over there. That's why I can't go full out when she's here. Like, it's just, I can't. She literally is, and I mentioned this in my last video, she literally is talking to me while I'm doing my routine, and I just cannot focus. And on top of that, today I just don't have the energy to do it. I felt more tired today than I have in my recent practices, doing less. And like I've mentioned before, doing handstands on this surface take a lot more effort because it's not sturdy. So on top of just having less energy, I think just because my nutrition yesterday was kind of janky, I'm having to exert more energy for the same exact skills. And I have my daughter here who's super distracting. Today was not a full out kind of day. I would have left her at home with Ruben, but we're trying to go to the beach today with my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece, and they're already there. So we're already not going to be there until like hours after them, and we just didn't want to miss them. We wanted to get on the road sooner than later. So instead of me going to practice while Ruben watches Reagan, and then excuse me, and then him going to work out while I watch her, like we were like, let's do this at the same time. But the reality is that if I want to start having productive practices, I need to do something else with Reagan. So Cass has offered to watch her, and she actually offered to watch her today. The timing just didn't work out for us. So anyway, that's that. I'm a little bit just irritated. even though, like I said, before I came to practice, I wasn't like feeling the vibe. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, let's go. Like we're going to go full out today. I'm going to have a good practice, but I wasn't really feeling the vibe, but I still was going to try to like do it anyway. And it just like, the vibes weren't right, Andrea. Like your nutrition, like it just, yes, Reagan, I'm almost done. So anyway, I'm feeling a little discouraged today, but it's fine. I just have to have the variables set up a little bit better. Like I said, I didn't have a pre-workout meal. I don't think that I said that. I didn't have a proper pre-workout meal. Because I forgot to tell you guys, Ruben said no carbs this week because we ate cake yesterday. So I also didn't have any like cream of rice or anything. And then I got Starbucks instead of an energy drink, but it wasn't like exactly tasting the way I wanted it to. So I only had 2 sips of it. So I've had no caffeine today. I didn't take my normal pre-workout supplement that I normally take, the carnitine. I don't know why I didn't. I was just trying to get out of the house. And a lot of times when I'm in a rush, like my injectables are like low on the priority list. Even though like the carnitine and choline definitely helps me with my energy, but I just don't do it. So anyway, that's it. The sun is shining. So I'm going to forget about this practice and go to the beach with my family and move on with my life and hope that I have a better one tomorrow. Because tomorrow we are doing holiday schedule at the gym. So the gym is only open for 3 hours in the morning. So I think I'm going to try to come back tomorrow, without Reagan. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just trying to organize. I finally am using my tripod. I'm trying to put all my stuff away in my backpack. So I know Amber did a video. I've heard a couple people do videos, but Amber's is the one that I remember. She was like talking about getting a new gym bag because she was like, the wolf pack is too much. Like, I do not have that much stuff to be carrying around this big old wolf pack bag. Let me tell you, I actually messaged her this the other day. I was like, I thought about you. This is what's in my bag. And this actually isn't even everything that I need. I need to still put more things. First off, 4 pairs of shoes. Reagan, it's enough. Cardio shoes. Lifting shoes. Routine shoes, which I'm not going to put in yet because I got to show you also. My posing shoes. So I have 4 pairs of shoes. Actually 5, because I have a pair of shoes for Reagan. Because sometimes she leaves the house without shoes on. Like, just because. No, you don't need to see them. So, 4 pairs of shoes. Technically 5 because I got Reagan's. 2 tripods, which is this big one. And then also the little one that phone is on right now. Reagan, your shoes are in there. You don't need to see them right now. Okay, what's not in here that needs to be in here, that will be in here, is another spare outfit for Reagan. In case she pees on herself in kids' care. Some Splenda, whatever, hand sanitizer, deodorant, lotion, makeup wipe. That's not makeup wipes. I do have makeup wipes in here though. Or maybe I don't. I'm out of makeup wipes. This is like my, like if I want to do something mic'd up. What's not in here that belongs in here, like I said, is Reagan's outfit. This is my swimsuit from the other day. I just haven't taken it out. So Reagan's extra outfit, I need to refill with wipes. I need to refill with tampons. I normally have that in here. Let's see. I usually have an extra chapstick. So I have chapstick on my keys, but I usually have an extra chapstick just for this bag. So that's what's in my backpack. And it is full. It is completely full. So shout out to the people who don't need a big wolf pack for the gym. What's in your mouth? Is there, if it's not food, is it supposed to be in your mouth? Take it out. Hand it to me now. To those of you who come to the gym with just like your body and a hope and a dream. I also, not in here, that's supposed to be in here, is my lifting straps. Those are in the car. Inside of my skills shoes are my wrist wraps that I use for practice. My lifting straps and then my belt. I only bring my belt in the gym if I'm doing legs. Otherwise, my belt doesn't come into the gym with me. It just stays in my car. So anyway, that's all. We gotta go. I need to get her somewhere other than here. Okay, so we're going to the beach. So I'm just packing meals. These are Ruben's meals. There's chicken under there. I just put lettuce. There's asparagus in the air fryer. And then this is my salad. I'm also just going to pack another thing of chicken. I'm also going to pack another thing of chicken and asparagus. And I think that's it. Maybe those protein chips, but I mean, hopefully we're not gone for more than, me again, hopefully we're not gone for more than 2 meals worth. Otherwise, we're going to be SOL. Yeah. Coming up to the beach. Now, let's play a game of how much does this home cost? This house is pretty small. Yes, Reagan. Probably 1,000 square feet. We're going to see. I'm going to look it up on Zillow. Okay, I was completely wrong about 1,000 square feet. This house is huge. Like several stories. Definitely at least, I don't know, I'm going to say $4 million. $2.5 million.
2 shows.
How much did you say that house was going to be?
The house, 1.3.
You said 1.3. I said 4.5. I think it's 2.5.
2.5 million?
Yeah.
It wasn't even big.
It's my brother. Yeah. My niece is down there somewhere. Reagan. Ash. Okay. Reagan just told these people who are on bikes, watch out where you're going, because she's sitting here in a chair eating chocolate. We're waiting for Ruben. So we just finished with the beach, and we parked kind of far, so Ruben went to go get the car, and we're sitting down. Anyway, so it's 6 o'clock. I definitely still have to do cardio. I was thinking about, on our way down, I was like, well, maybe I'll go back to Powerhouse. Maybe I'll go to Powerhouse tonight and try to do a routine practice again. Andrea, absolutely no, you will not. I'm going to go home and get on the Peloton. I mean, I would like to.
What way are you going?
They needed to hear that, actually, because they're flying by. I would like to go to Powerhouse, but it's just not going to happen. I'm going to get on the Peloton and move on with my life. And then tomorrow, try to get a better routine practice done than I did today. All right, we are back home from the beach. That was wild. We just ate. Now Reagan has to get in the bathtub because she has sand everywhere. We're just going to sit down. The room is going to get on the treadmill. I'm going to get on the Peloton because we have some cardio to do. And I'll leave it at that for now. So I am on the Peloton. I'm trying to turn it on. Why is this thing unplugged? It's unplugged. Okay, so Peloton is plugged in now. So Reagan is sitting on the treadmill, which is unplugged, so it is safe for her to do so. And I'm going to try to do a 45-minute ride. I hope that she will sit there for 45 minutes. I typically don't do 45-minute rides. I do 30, like if I have 45 minutes to do, I'll do a 30-minute ride and then a 15-minute ride, or I'll do, I'll do a combination just because mentally 45 minutes is a lot for me. However, I think in order to get the most out of it, it's easier to do one ride because I don't have 2 cool downs, I don't have 2 warm-ups. Like, I just need to push through. So to catch you guys up, because I was like, oh, more on that later. Obviously I had the birthday party yesterday. I had cake. I barely had any pizza. Like, really the only thing that I ate yesterday that I shouldn't have been eating was cake. And then today, I was pretty much just back on my diet, but we had like leftover protein chips, so I ate protein chips. And then we got home and there was El Pollo Loco for dinner, which if you guys don't know what El Pollo Loco is, it's like a rotisserie chicken place. Like rotisserie chicken, but like Mexican inspired. So there's like tortillas and beans and salsa. Like, so I made 2 tacos out of like rotisserie chicken, which not on my diet. Like, I don't know. It's not on my diet. I don't think that I went over my calories. I just got on the scale. I was 141. So do I think I'm going to be back to 138 tomorrow? No, but I will be under 140, which is what I was this morning. I assume. So yeah, I just think I need to hit it hard on cardio today and for the rest of prep, which is like 46 more days. So yeah, anyway, about to do that. Hopefully Reagan will let me get through the entire 45. And then, yeah, I don't really know. I got to see how long this video is. I just uploaded my other one today. So I really don't feel like it's necessary to upload this one tomorrow. Even though typically, like, Sunday is when I stop filming for the next video. But because my other one was late. I don't know. We're going to see how long it is. So I'll either continue to film through tomorrow, which is when I hopefully plan to try a full out. Or, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so there is something going on with the Peloton, and the resistance knob is not working. Reagan. Anyway, there's something wrong. The resistance knob is not working. There was 0 resistance on the Peloton. Like, I literally turned it all the way to 100 and it was just like flying. So I just tried to recalibrate it, but that didn't work. So I am trying one more time. Okay, calibrating resistance. Let's see. Your one-time calibration is complete. We will see. Because again, I just did that, and it did not seem calibrated. It was not calibrated. Like, it was flying. This will be my 3rd time trying to do this ride, and if the calibration didn't work, then I'm not doing cardio tonight. Like, I'm not doing it. Because I'm not doing this treadmill here. In the Peloton, I don't know what needs to happen, but it's not working.
D-Rap, where you at, baby?
It says the resistance
Shout out to working mom in the Peloton, my real queen. 250 damn rides today.
Okay.
One love.
Not doing cardio tonight. This is super frustrating. Like, unplugged
You got us, right?
and replugged, calibrated again. Like, it's not. I don't know what's going on. And I'm super irritated because, I mean, for a multitude of reasons. But good morning, everyone. It's Monday, the 27th. It is Reagan's birthday, her official birthday. Although I think we're just pretending like it was Saturday. Like, I don't think we're doing anything to like make today feel like her birthday. She doesn't know. So I'm on my way to boot camp. Okay, so I was telling Ruben this morning, I'm like, yeah, I tried to get, because he's like, oh, did you do cardio? I'm like, no, I tried, but the Peloton wasn't working, like the resistance wasn't working, and then he had told me, he's like, oh, because your brother was messing around over there with the sprinklers. So in the garage, there's like an outlet that has, I don't know, 6 plugs or whatever. It's like one of those big ones. And so there's a few things plugged in over there. The treadmill's plugged in over there. The Peloton was plugged in. I don't know what else. I don't mess around in there. But today or yesterday when the guys came to cut the grass, they were talking about the sprinklers. So Terrell went into the garage and was messing with the sprinklers. So anyway, so when I went in there and I'm like, the Peloton is not turning on, I looked and saw that the Peloton had been unplugged and like the sprinkler like system or what, I don't know what it's called, like, you know, like a thermostat for the temperature. It's like that for the sprinklers. It's like the control panel had been plugged in and the Peloton was unplugged. So when I plugged in the Peloton, I don't know what happened, but it didn't work. But like, it's not like the Peloton has never been unplugged before. Like, we had to unplug it to move it to the garage. So I don't really know what happened. Because like I said, the Peloton has been unplugged before. It's not like it's because the Peloton was unplugged. But that's the only thing that's happened between the last time I used the Peloton and yesterday when I tried to use the Peloton. Like, nothing else has been messed with over there. So I don't really know, but it was frustrating last night, but I have to move on. At least today is my day off, so I have time to catch up on cardio. So right now I'm going to boot camp to do like high intensity type cardio. And then later, you know, I have everything today. I have 2 rounds of cardio and I have to lift, and I would like to do my routine. So my ideal order is this round of cardio right now, come home and eat, rest maybe for a little bit, then go do routine by myself without Reagan, probably at Esporta. I didn't sign up on Active and Fit, but I was reading through it last night before I went to bed, so I'm going to sign up on Active and Fit before I go. Sign up on Active and Fit, go to Esporta, work on my routine, and then later today, maybe like around 4, go to Powerhouse and lift and do my second half of cardio. I just have to make sure Powerhouse Kids Club is open. But you know, I got a lot to do today, but you know, we're like 45 days out. I am PMSing. So let me tell you guys, this is the last thing, and then I gotta finish my coffee before I get there. So last night, what I say, I'm 141.8. I'm not gonna wake up at 138, but I'll wake up at 140. Y'all, I woke up at 142.9. I literally gained weight overnight. Like, I've never seen that happen. Now, granted, I do this often. I will weigh myself before I go to bed, or like when I'm done eating, but then like right before I go to bed, I drink something because I'm thirsty. So like I wasn't actually 141.8 when I got in bed. I don't know, but I didn't drink that much liquid. I did not drink a pound of liquid. So I know for a fact that I was under 142.9 when I got in bed last night. So the fact that I gained weight, but I was just like, you know what? You're PMSing. You can literally feel everything that you've eaten in the last 48 hours in your stomach. It is what it is. Again, I mean, I just hit that prep low, 138 point whatever, a couple days ago. I did not gain 4 pounds of fat in that amount of time. And I did hit quarter turns this morning and I look pretty good. So, I mean, we just have to keep it pushing. I am not going to let my period throw me off this month like it did last month. It was my period and traveling last month, but I just can't let that happen again. Because we are truly down to the wire. Like, we're under 7 weeks out, like down to the wire. So I cannot get inside of my head about the scale going up. Just gotta keep pushing. So anyway, that's it. I probably will wrap the video after today. Like I said, I have to import all the videos to see like how long this even is, but it's fine. I got it. Workout was lit. Guys, I think I've been converted to a Dannon Active. What is it? Dannon Light and Fit. I said Active and Fit because of the gym thing. Well, I didn't need to do this right now. Hold on. So I'm normally a 000 girly. Waco's 000 is like my favorite high protein yogurt. However, all these people I follow on Instagram have said like, no, Dannon Light and Fit is better than any of the other ones. So I tried it and it was pretty good. It's less calories. I got 2. Well, I got 3 different flavors actually. I got the vanilla one for Reagan. And then I got this cherry and then a strawberry cheesecake for myself. I have to double check. I do think that 000 is better macros, like for prep, because I'm pretty sure 000 does not have any carbs in it. But the Light and Fit has 8 carbs. It has 12 protein and no fat. So it's 80 calories. I do know that 000 is 90 calories, but I think it's all protein calories. So that is a difference, but I'm not really sure. I honestly have to check. All that to say is I think I've been converted because the texture is better and it's taken me a long time to like yogurt. It's kind of been something that I've had to like make myself like. So the Light and Fit is a little sweeter and the texture is better. So I think I've been converted, but do you guys eat yogurt? What's your favorite yogurt? I want to know. I want to know all the things. Does anybody even have an opinion on this? I'm so excited to try the strawberry cheesecake one when I get home because first off, I'm hungry, but second off, because why wouldn't I want strawberry cheesecake right now? I'll turn off yours. Okay, so it's almost noon. I'm way behind schedule. So whatever plans I told you guys, that's not what I'm doing. So I'm going to Powerhouse right now. Kids Club closes at 1 and it's like 11:30. So I do not have time to do everything. I do not have time to lift, cardio, and routine. So I am going to do sections of routine. I'm not going full out on that Powerhouse floor. It is so unbelievably hard. But I am going to run some sections, but I'm going to like give myself a time cap of, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Basically I need to make sure I give myself at least 45 minutes to lift. So however long by the time I get there, drop off Reagan, however long that is for working my routine is how much time I'm going to have on my routine. Then I'm going to lift chest and shoulders. And then I'll just have to do cardio tonight. And whether that means getting on our janky treadmill at the house that I don't really want to do, or praying to God that the Peloton's working, or maybe having to come back here later tonight while somebody else watches Reagan. But I'm not getting cardio done right now. So that's what it is. Which is fine. We are on no carbs this week, which is, I mean, it's fine. I'm pretty much just, it's bright out here. Pretty much just eating egg whites, meat, and protein powder. And then veg where needed for hunger. And probably a good bit of caffeine to sustain the energy. But, you know, that's just what we gotta do to just get back on track to, you know, being ready. I felt really good this morning during my burn boot camp workout. Like, I know I posted on my story, but I don't think that I talked about it. I did the Athlete Games workouts for my workout during burn boot camp. So Burn boot camp people already know what today was, Memorial Day, but non-burn boot camp people, so we have a thing called the SAC, the strength and conditioning test, that the trainers have to do in order to train at burn boot camp. So Memorial Day, we always do a SAC. It's like kind of like our version of CrossFit gyms doing the Murph or whatever for a Memorial Day. So we do the SAC. So we knew we were going to do the SAC on Memorial Day, so we also did it at the beginning of this 3-week challenge earlier in May, so people could compare their time. So anyway, all that to say, today was a SAC day. So it's like a run at your own pace. These are the exercises. Get it done like as fast as you can, or like as many times as you can. So for athlete games, we have a workout that's similar to the SAC. It's called Not the SAC, so it's similar exercises but different format. Anyway, I'll put the actual workout on the screen right there. So that's what it is. I've run that workout, I don't know, 4 times before today. More than 4, I think. I've timed it 4 times. But today I was like, okay, I want to get through it twice in one workout because, again, these are 10-minute workouts. So my goal was to get through it twice because we usually get about 30 minutes to do these workouts. Not only did I do it twice, but the 2 times that I ran it, keep in mind, these were back-to-back. I took like a 4-minute break in between, 5-minute break in between. They were my 2 best times. The first time I ran it, I did it in 7:37, which was my best time by nearly a minute. My best time before that was 8:33. So again, 50, whatever that is, 56-second PR. And then I took a 5-minute break, and then I did it in 7:57, which again, my previous best time was 8:33. So my 2 times in a row that I did it today were my 2 best times that I've ever done it. And like 7 weeks out from a bodybuilding show, like heavy into dieting, like haven't run this workout in a while. I was very happy with that. And for me, it has nothing to do with, like, obviously I'm still training for athlete games and I'm trying to train for athlete games, but for me, that tells me that my cardio conditioning is getting better. So like for me, that's a good metric to see, like, okay, if I could kill that today, hopefully, now again, I've kind of emptied the tank on that, but I'm hoping that my routine today will also like have that kind of energy. Now, I did take my carnitine and choline this morning, which I use like typically as a pre-workout. I'm like, maybe I should have saved the carnitine and choline for this part of the gym because now I just have like a C4, just caffeine. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm just like, I'm very excited that I was able to put up some times like that despite not having trained this in a while and being dieted and literally doing it 2 times back to back. And then I think that's it for now. Today is Reagan's actual birthday, so this is the last thing. I just think it's really funny. So I guess she woke up and told Ruben, I was at the gym when she told him this. She woke up and told Ruben she wanted pancakes for breakfast. So of course Ruben made her pancakes. He made her these unicorn pancakes, right? Look how cute. In the meantime, while he's making her pancakes, I'm eating my egg whites. And Reagan loves eggs and ketchup because that's what we eat, right? Like she eats whatever we eat. She likes eggs and ketchup. Anything with a sauce, she wants it. So that's like kind of her go-to jam is like eggs and ketchup. So Ruben's making her pancakes. I'm eating my egg whites and sriracha ketchup. She's like, I want to bite. So I give her a couple bites, whatever. In the meantime, Ruben finishes her pancakes, the whole sprinkles, the whole 9 yards. We sing happy birthday with a candle. And then she goes, I want what mommy had. So she didn't even eat her pancake. So then Ruben made her egg whites and ketchup because that's what she wanted for her birthday breakfast. It's like, tell me you're a bodybuilder's kid without telling me you're a bodybuilder's kid. Like, you got sprinkles and white chocolate chips and pancakes for breakfast, and you said, I actually think I want egg whites. I love that for her. And let this just be a lesson, parents. Like, your kids are going to follow you. They're going to do what you do. Set a good example by moving, by eating nutritious food and all that good stuff, because again, we literally put pancakes with white chocolate sprinkles in front of her, and she wanted the high protein breakfast because that's what I had. Like, she literally said, I want what mommy has. And I don't think it would have mattered what I had. Anyway, we are here. Yo, look at that whipper, the flipper, backing in. Okay, gotta go by. Okay, for real, last thing. Remember yesterday when I was like, what's in my bag and what should be in my bag? Spare underwear, shorts for Reagan, and then also socks, because they can't go in daycare without socks. So I just keep socks in my bag just in case, like a day like today, she's wearing sandals and she doesn't have socks on, just so that she can go in there and play. Okay, so I'm here. I'm just getting ready. I just did like a couple handstands to warm up, and I am wrapping my wrists, and then I'll do, just a couple little warm-up skills, and then I'm just gonna run some sections that challenge me. I really don't like to do a ton of bounding skills on this floor, but I I might just, we're gonna see how I feel. I feel like really energetic today, like I just said in the car. So it's 11:48. I said I want to be lifting by 12:15, so that means I need to be like done in here by 12:10. So yeah, about 20 minutes to get some sections done. So should be pretty good. I'm obviously not gonna go full out in here because I've mentioned multiple times about the fact that I am not gonna go full out. Wait, did I even mention why I'm not doing active and fit, why I'm not going to Esporta? I think I just said change of plans, I'm not going to Esporta. If I did, I'll just crop this part out. If I didn't, this is what it is. So active and fit is $28 a month, great, love that. And it's like for whatever membership that they have at Esporta. I don't remember like what it is, but I'm pretty sure it includes all of the gyms. However, active and fit doesn't prorate. So you pay for your first 2 months, $28 plus 28, so you pay 56. They're doing a deal right now where you don't have to pay enrollment, which sucks. I'm like, okay, which I'll come back to. So it'd be $56 today. I wouldn't have to pay again until July 1st, okay? Here's the problem. Because they don't prorate, I'm like, it's the 27th, so I'm paying $28 for the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31 for 5 days of this month. Like, no, I'm just gonna wait until the 1st so that my $56 gets me through August instead of getting me through July. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what if on June 1st that no enrollment deal is gone and I have to pay that extra $28 anyway? I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna find out if being cheap bites me in the butt or what, but that's why I'm not going to Esporta today, is because I didn't want to pay $28 for 5 days of this month. I'd rather wait until June 1st, and if that no enrollment thing is gone by then it's what I get for being cheap. It just, I guess I would have spent the money anyway. At that point, it won't matter because I'm not going to be able to get this time back, and the money is going to be spent regardless. So, anywho, that's that. I'm about to get started because, like I said, we're on a time crunch. I know this is extremely close. It's because I'm sitting, like, as you can see, the mirrors right here. I guess I could back up a little bit. Okay, I just ran the first half, I'd say, virtually full out. As full out as I'm gonna do on this surface. I don't tumble. I'm not for sure not gonna do a roundup back handspring, anything on this surface. And honestly, I never even do my full until I'm on the stage. So at the max, like at burn boot camp, I'll do a roundup back hand tuck, but like I never do my running tuck, like whatever. But I just did it all the way through after my push-up sequence where I do a jump and a tuck. I just did all the way through that. And it was hard, but not bad at all. Execution was there. Like, it's so crazy, the difference the surface. I mean, and I'm sure it's not just the surface. Like, in general, I already told you guys, like, I feel like I have a lot of energy today compared to yesterday when I said, like, the vibes just weren't right. Before I even got to practice, the vibes weren't right. But I can tell, like, on that handstand pirouette sequence, like, I haven't missed that today. And when I go to burn boot camp, not only do I miss it more often than I want to, but it's hard, again, because the floor is so soft, which is nice for my impact skills, but like for my balancing skills, I need to be able to like push. So when I do this, I don't want the floor to go with me. Otherwise I can't, you know, so anyway, I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna run it again. I still got about 10 more minutes before I wanna be lifting. I'm gonna run that again and see if I can't get through a little bit more. Like, am I gonna go full? I'm not gonna go full out, but I might do something close. So I came to Walmart to get this, but of course they also have this one.
We'll get this one on my phone.
And they have all of these ones.
Mom, get this one.
And they have the, like, there, oh, and they have cocoa, like, there are so many protein flavors, but we literally have so many. I'm just gonna get this one, even though I know that Ruben would tear this one up. But we just got the s'mores Evogen, which is Ruben's like current favorite right now because he's an Evogen ambassador or whatever. It's not his favorite because he's an Evogen ambassador. I'm saying he got it because he's an Evogen ambassador, and that's the one he's on right now. So I'm not gonna, I'm already adding this marshmallow one. I don't need to also add another flavor because Ruben might like it when Ruben has one. So we need to get rid of one of them. Anyway, we have so many at home, but we just can't stop. Okay, so Miss Thing got money for her birthday. I told her she could buy something. She's like, can I get, look how she's walking because she spilled water all over her body in the car. So she's soaking wet. Reagan, can you please stop walking like that? We'll see what we get. So we're at Medieval Times. Not really for Reagan's birthday, but we're gonna say it's for Reagan's birthday.
Will come this day to toil in honor of your kingdoms. Give me well enough, for the Queen has ordered on.
Happy 4th birthday, Princess Reagan Glass. And finally, here on
Okay, good morning, y'all. This is going to be the end of this video. So as y'all saw, we went to Medieval Times yesterday. It was kind of on a whim. My little brother's in town, and my mom was just like, oh, do you guys want to go to Medieval Times before Craig leaves? And so we went, and it was great. Reagan got to be knighted by the Queen and take a picture with her. She had so much fun. So it was a lot of fun. And we did eat there, but it was like literally roasted chicken. There was like tomato soup and some other things. So that's all we did. It was fun. Wasn't unplanned, but I did wake up at 140 point something this morning, which is good because I was 143 damn near yesterday. So anyway, ending the video. My legs are super sore. That's it for now.